So it's your father losing his multi-million-dollar business for another. You checking on him. You ain't checking on me.
Hold on, let me talk.
But you
Let me talk.
Man, sick of this.
All right, y'all, we got to talk about Kirk Frost because once again, this man just can't help himself. So Yung Joc just put him on blast for being a little too interested in his wife, Kendra Robinson. And at first, folks were like, all right, maybe Kirk is just being supportive. But nah, the way this man was moving, it was weird. We're talking about constant comments, fire emojis under every post, and suspiciously fast likes. Like, bro, how are you the first one every time? Does Kirk have post notifications for Kendra's page? Cause it sure seems like it. And listen, this is Kirk Frost we're talking about. The same Kirk who has cheated on Rasheeda more times than we can count, had a whole secret baby, and is basically the blueprint for reality TV messiness. So are we really supposed to believe he's just being nice to Kendra? And it gets worse because it wasn't just social media. Kirk was out here sliding into Kendra's DMs too. And when Joc found out, he called him out immediately.
I don't have to get no explanations to no goddamn body. If you understand, you understand.
Nah, what are you talking about? Like,
that's
how
what it
insensitive
is.
is that? You
That's
so
not
goddamn
insensitive.
big-headed and arrogant. You around here creating babies all over the globe, dropping them off household to household.
All
and
over
you
the globe? What are you
ignorant
talking
enough
about?
to not actually be able to tell my mama, tell my brother. You should answer them.
I will talk to whoever when I'm ready.
So here's the thing. Joc didn't just wake up one day and decide to put Kirk on blast. This was a pattern. Joc started noticing that every single time Kendra posted a picture, Kirk was right there. First like, first comment, first emoji. It was almost like he had post notifications turned on just for her. And we're not talking about a simple nice pic or congrats. Kirk was giving full-on fashion critiques like he was her personal stylist. And it was in every post. Like, bro, where is all this energy for your own wife? Even fans started calling it out. People were dropping comments like, why is Kirk always in Kendra's business? Does Rasheeda know her man is out here fangirling over Joc's wife? And get this, it wasn't just public comments. Kirk was deep in Kendra's IG stories too. You know that one person who watches your stories so fast it's like they've been sitting there waiting for you to post? Yeah, that was Kirk. Joc even confronted him about it like, bruh, I don't even watch my wife's stories that fast. How do you see it before me? Kirk just laughed it off, saying, nah, man, I just be scrolling. But at this point, Joc was side-eyeing hard because scrolling is one thing, but watching every single story as soon as it drops, that's not normal. And here's where things get even messier. So one night, Kendra was just chilling, minding her business, when her phone lit up with a DM. And guess who it was? Yep, Kirk Frost. Now, it wasn't anything too wild, but it was way too familiar for comfort. It was something like, hope you had a great day, that outfit was fire as always, keep killing it. That as always is what really made Joc pause. Like, how often are you looking at my wife's outfits to say as always? And let's be real, it's not about the words, it's about the energy behind it. Because think about it, why is Kirk DMing Joc's wife at night? Why is he even thinking about what Kendra is wearing like that? And why does this sound like the kind of message you send to someone you've been flirting with on the low? Joc saw that DM and was like, oh, nah, we gotta talk. And listen, Kirk is slick. He's not the type to straight up say something wild, but he knows how to toe the line, just flirty enough to see if he can get a reaction. Joc knew exactly what was going on. He wasn't about to let Kirk play dumb this time. And that's when things really popped off.
How did we get here? This is crazy. I've never come to this point, but I'm not giving up on mine.
So the next time Joc and Kirk were in the same room, Joc wasn't about to let this slide. He straight up called Kirk out. Joc was like, bro, why are you always in Kendra's comments and DMs? You trying to tell me that's normal? And of course, Kirk played dumb. He hit Joc with that classic, I'm just showing love. It ain't even like that. Now, if you know anything about Kirk, you already know this is his go-to move when he gets called out. Act surprised, act innocent, and hope that everybody moves on. But Joc wasn't letting it go. He leaned in, like, showing love is one thing, but you over here acting like Kendra's biggest fan what's really going on, Kirk started backtracking fast. He switched it up like, I just respect Kendra, she's doing her thing, I support my people, that's all. Well, that's the same tired excuse he's been using for years. Every time he gets caught doing something shady, he pulls the whole, nah, y'all just getting too much into it act. Joc wasn't buying it though. He was like, so you support her? That's why you watch all her stories first? That's why you are in her DMs at night? That's why your comments look like a fan page? Kirk tried to laugh it off, but it was clear he was feeling the pressure. The way Joc was looking at him, Kirk knew he was caught. And instead of just admitting that maybe he was doing too much, Kirk got defensive. He said, y'all always trying to make something out of nothing? I can't even compliment my friend's wife without people being weird about it? Now, let's be real. Was Kirk actually trying to get with Kendra? Maybe, maybe not. But one thing's for sure, he was getting real inappropriate for a married man. Because let's break it down. If you respect Joc, why are you giving Kendra all this extra attention? If it's all innocent, why are you DMing her at night? If you're just showing support, why are you always the first one in her comments like a fan? And let's not forget, this is Kirk Frost we're talking about. This man has a history of doing the absolute most when it comes to crossing lines. He has cheated on Rasheeda more times than we can count. He had a whole secret baby behind her back. He's been caught in messy situations over and over again. So are we really supposed to believe that this time it was all just innocent support? Because when has Kirk ever been just a supportive, respectful, and faithful husband? Joc knew what was up, the fans knew what was up, and Kirk, well, he was just digging himself into a deeper hole.
Thing I would say is, don't get caught up in comments. Everybody's got an opinion. Even you sometimes will find yourself leaving an opinion or making an opinion or posting an opinion and then find out that your opinion was wrong.
So after all that drama, Kirk looked Joc dead in the eye and promised that he'd chill out. He said he'd back off and that it was all just a misunderstanding, but let's be real, y'all really think Kirk is just gonna stop? Or is he just laying low until people stop paying attention? Because if we know anything about Kirk Frost, it's that he doesn't exactly have the best track record when it comes to keeping his word. Let's not forget, he promised Rasheeda he'd be faithful. That didn't happen. He swore up and down that Jasmine Washington's baby wasn't his. That was a lie. Every single time he got caught in some mess, he played innocent until the truth came out. So yeah, maybe Kirk really is gonna chill. Or maybe he's just waiting for things to quiet down before he starts lurking again. And the fans are already on his neck. People are calling him out left and right for being way too familiar with another man's wife. They're saying he's acting thirsty, messy, and just disrespectful. And honestly, they might be right. Now, there are some people saying maybe Kirk really was just being friendly. Maybe it's not that deep. But let's really think about this for a second. If Kirk was just being friendly, why did he always seem to be the first one in Kendra's comments? If it was all innocent, why was he DMing her at night instead of just saying whatever he had to say in the group chat? And most importantly, if there was nothing to hide, why did he start backtracking so fast when Joc called him out? See, that's the thing about people who are testing the waters. They don't come right out and do something crazy. Instead, they move just sneaky enough to see what they can get away with. And Kirk has done this before. Remember when he was just being cool with Jasmine and next thing you know, they had a whole baby together? Remember how every time he got caught, he swore it was all innocent until it wasn't? So yeah, Kirk might not have officially crossed the line yet, but he was definitely leaning on it. Some fans feel like Joc let Kirk off too easily. Like, yeah, he called him out, but did he really press him enough? Because if your homeboy is constantly in your wife's comments, constantly watching her stories and sliding into her DMs at night, shouldn't that be a bigger problem? Some people are saying Joc should have checked him harder. Maybe something like, if I ever see you in my wife's DMs again, we have a problem. Because let's be honest, if the roles were reversed and Joc was all over Rasheeda's page like that, do we really think Kirk would be this calm? So should Joc have set clearer boundaries? Should he have made it crystal clear that this can't happen again, or did he handle it the right way by calling Kirk out but not making it a bigger deal than it needed to be? And here's the real question that everybody wants to know. Does Rasheeda know about this? Because let's be real, if she found out, she would definitely have something to say. Rasheeda has put up with a lot from Kirk. She's forgiven him for cheating, lying, and having a whole baby, but would she be okay with him doing all this extra flirting with another woman? Because at some point, even she has to be tired of this, right? And what if she already knows? What if she's seen the comments, the likes, the DMs, and she's just waiting to check Kirk herself? Because Rasheeda isn't the type to just sit back and let things slide. And if she really didn't know before, she definitely knows now. So now, I gotta hear from y'all. Was Kirk just being friendly? Or was he testing the waters? Do you guys think Joc should have called him out even harder? And most importantly, do we think Rasheeda knows about this? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I already know y'all got something to say about this one. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates because if Kirk keeps acting up, we're gonna be right back here talking about it.